Alex.
Hi, Lauren. Have time for some questions?
I'm a little busy right now, but if you don't mind helping me with this, I could give you a few minutes of my time.
I can do that. I'll need to select the right tag for each item. Perfect.
Thanks for the help. Now, what did you want to ask me?
I found a letter you wrote to Ronnie asking him to talk.
Oh?
Yeah, it had been ripped up and thrown away.
Do you go through people's trash often?
It's a bad habit of mine.
Well, I'm not surprised he threw it away.
Sounds like you were trying to talk to him with no luck.
No, we used to be friends, but ever since Audrey died, he keeps brushing me off.
It sounds like everything that's happened has been really rough on him.
He's not the only one it's been rough on.
You're right, but that can be hard to see when you're hurting.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I saw the ghost again. She asked me for help. You knew Audrey. Why would she do that?
Well, like I said before, maybe there are questions she wants answered. Maybe you need to find out what those questions are.
What do you know about her death?
She was in a boating accident.
What else happened? How did she get into an accident?
There was a fight. Audrey and Ronnie, they got into this fight. She was upset and came to talk to me about it.
About what?
She was conflicted. I don't think she really wanted to break up with him.
Why did she then?
Everyone thought she deserved better, and we weren't quiet about how we felt.
What else happened that night?
Let me think. She came over to talk and Ronnie kept calling and calling. She finally answered. He told her he wanted to meet with her to talk through things. I told her it was a bad idea. She told me she wouldn't talk to him but wanted to go out for a boat ride.
Is it common to go boating at night?
The locals do sometimes. Audrey did quite a bit. She would say she did her best thinking on the lake.
What else happened?
I don't know. She was dead and the police said it was a boating accident.
What about Ronnie? You said he wanted to talk to her that night?
Yeah, I've asked him about it. He says he doesn't remember that night.
Do you believe him?
I think he doesn't want to remember. Maybe Audrey's trying to help him.
What do you know about Henry?
I know him pretty well. He was close with Audrey's family, so he was always hanging around the inn.
What do you think of him?
He's a bit eccentric, but a good guy. He actually rigged a couple arcade machines at his shop so Audrey and I could play them for free.
I've heard he's been hanging around the inn. Do you know why he might do that?
Well, why are you hanging around? With Audrey's ghost showing up, he probably wants to know what's going on too.
Any reason I should be concerned about him?
I remember Audrey saying he had a temper. I never saw it myself, though.
Thanks for the help.
See you around.
Hello there, Miss Journalist. I have some more questions for me.
Hello, Mr. Hiding Something. Do you have some answers?
Ha! Depends on the question.
I talked to Lisa, and it sounds like you had a very friendly relationship. She already confirmed it.
Did she... What did she say?
Lisa said she needed to sell the inn so she could have a second chance with her husband. That Audrey's death made it easier to leave. You don't believe her?
I think she's running away. It was easier to leave than stay.
What do you mean?
I cared for her. Deeply. And she was afraid of that. She chose a safe life with Tom instead. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I understand.
But if you're interested in buying something, I'm interested in selling. Ah, happy customer. Back for more shopping. Or more questions.
You've known Lauren a long time?
Yes. I've known her since she was a little girl.
What do you think of her?
Right now, she's lost the light in her eyes. Something bothers her. Audrey's death, Lisa's leaving. I hope she finds that light again.
What's your opinion of the new inn owner, Dennis?
Bah, he's a greedy man. He cares about making money and nothing else.
Have you met Shirley?
The only person around here who asks more questions than you do.
She's been asking a lot of questions too. About what?
The ghost, the inn. Go bother her with your questions. She probably knows more than I do by now.
Is it true you don't like Ronnie?
It's true. But if you hadn't known him as long as I have, you wouldn't like him either. He puts on a good show, but I know what he's really like.
And what's he really like?
Trouble. If I were you, I'd be more worried about him than the ghosts.
People can change, you know.
Not often.
I found this pin outside the inn. Is it yours?
It was at one point. You'd be surprised how many pins I go through from people accidentally stealing them. You can keep it if you like. Tell all your friends about my nut shop.
Why do you have all this plexiglass?
I had to replace my display case. I was cleaning up a broken bottle and knocked my broom handle right into the side of the case. Ordered too much, though. It needs some plexiglass?
No, I'm okay. Goodbye, Henry.
We'll meet again.
Alex? Did you need something?
So I talked to Lauren.
Yeah?
Things are tense between the two of you?
Yeah, I guess. Things have been awkward for a while.
How so?
I just never knew how to talk to her after Audrey died.
You were friends though, right?
We were, but without Audrey, it felt like there was this hole in our friendship. It's never felt the same.
Could she be angry enough to send letters to you?
That doesn't sound like Lauren.
Talk to you later.
If you need my help, I'm here.
Hey Alex, what's the latest on your case?
Talk to you later.
I'll leave you to it then.
Hey, Alex. What's up?
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Keep me updated. Hello?
Hi, Lisa. Thank you for your time. I'll call again if I have any more questions.
Goodbye, Detective.
Shirley? Hello?
Hi, Alex.
I found something weird on Shirley's phone.
You looked through her phone?
I mean, it was just lying there, waiting to be unlocked.
Of course it was. What did you find?
She has these pictures of the people around here.
What kind of pictures?
It looks like she caught them snooping. Henry looks like he's snooping around the inn. Dennis is looking for something. Lauren is making breakfast. It's a little weird.
Yeah, that's odd. Have you asked her about it?
I didn't think letting her know I broke into her phone was the best idea.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Just be careful, Alex. Breaking into someone's phone, you're walking a thin line with Concilio as it is.
I know. But I have to solve the case somehow, right?
Yeah, just be careful you don't get caught, or Concilio is never going to hire you again.
Concilio wouldn't stay mad forever. He likes me too much.
Don't be so sure of yourself. I know he has a soft spot for you, but even he has his limits.
You're probably right. I'll be careful.
Good.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Keep me updated.
Hey, Alex, what's the latest on your case?
Talk to you later.
I'll let you get back to work then.
How can I help you?
I heard that you've been trying to buy this inn from Lisa for a long time.
I have.
I thought you just stumbled upon the listing.
What does it matter if I stumbled upon it or not? Why do you care?
I'm just wondering, with all the weird things going on here, it seems like a strange thing to hide.
You are a complete stranger to me. Do I owe you an explanation about when or how I buy my property?
I didn't say you owed me anything. I'm just pointing out that it seems like a strange thing to hide.
And I'm just pointing out that it seems like a strange thing for you to care about. Now, I have work to do. Please take your questions somewhere else.
Hey, Alex. Did you need something?
Thanks for the help.
If you need my help, I'm here.
Come in. Oh, hi, darling. What can I do for you?
Have you been by that old house by the lake?
The boathouse? I've been near it, but every time I do, it sends shivers down my spine. There's something eerie about that place.
I saw some rumors online that you fake hauntings.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to write on the internet.
That's probably true. But what can you tell me about the accusations?
There are people out there who have nothing better to do than tear down those who are actually doing something.
So there's no truth to the claims?
Absolutely not. Why would I lie when there are so many true stories waiting to be told?
Thanks for the help.
Holla if you need me.
This boat has a hole in it. I don't see anyone here. What's that flickering light over there? Can't do that. It's a projector. What was that? Ronnie?
911, what's your emergency?
You found him dead? Wow. Are you okay?
I think so. I mean, it's part of the job, right? Not the first dead person I found.
But it's the first dead client you found.
I know, Cass.
What are you going to do?
I have to find out who's doing this. I can't leave this case unsolved. If Ronnie's death wasn't an accident like I suspect, I can't leave his murderer out there.
Alex, are you sure that's...
Listen, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay, get some rest. Call me in the morning.
Night.
Good night.
Alex?
Morning, boss.
Cassandra told me what happened. Your client was found dead on the property.
Yeah, he was out at the old boathouse when the ceiling collapsed on him.
So, it was an accident.
The police seem to think so. Concilio, I heard the sounds of the ghost before the building collapsed. I'm not convinced it was an accident.
Alex, this is getting too dangerous. Now your client is dead. I don't think it's a good idea for you to stay.
I understand why you feel that way, but I'm so close to solving this case.
Your client is dead. There's no reason to stick around. You're walking a tight line as it is.
Ronnie was my client, and he paid us to figure out what's going on here. We should honor that, don't you think? Besides, who else is going to get hurt if I don't solve this?
I'll give you until the end of the day to find something. That's the best I can do. If at any moment you feel unsafe, if anything goes wrong, you are off this case. Hear me?
I hear you. Thank you.
Okay, check in with me later.
I will.
I'll hold you to that. Bye.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing okay.
So, you're staying on the case?
Yeah, Concilio isn't giving me much time, but I'm going to solve this case one way or another.
Are you sure this is the best idea?
You don't think I can solve this?
That's not what I said, Alex. Your client just died. That would be rough on anyone. And do I need to remind you that you've already been on thin ice with Concilio?
I told Ronnie I would find out what's happening. That's what I'm going to do. It's not up for debate, and I already talked to Concilio. He's given me one more day.
Okay. If you need my help, I'm still here.
Thank you.
You know, we're not against you, right?
I know. I just can't fail again, you know?
Alex.
I've gotta go, Cass. This case won't solve itself.
Okay. Bye.
Hello?
Hi, Lisa. I don't know how to tell you this.
Ronnie's dead.
How did you know?
Henry left me a message.
I'm so sorry. I know you cared about him.
Yes, I did.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
What is it?
Someone left me a message before Ronnie died. It said that Audrey's death wasn't an accident. I don't know who left it, but do you know what that might mean? Was Audrey's death really an accident?
As far as I know it was, but there's more to the story.
I'm listening.
Ronnie was there the night Audrey died.
What? Why didn't he tell me this?
He didn't remember most of what happened. He showed up at my door that night, soaking wet and drunk. The next morning he could remember that Audrey broke up with him, but that's it. My husband and I yelled at him. We questioned him, but he couldn't remember anything.
What did the police think? They didn't question him?
They had no reason to. They determined it was an accident.
And you didn't tell them that he was there?
I don't even know if he was. Maybe he was in the boat with Audrey and survived the crash. Or maybe he was drunk and stumbled into the lake. I don't know what really happened, and if Ronnie couldn't tell us...
But she was your daughter.
I loved my daughter. Don't imply that I didn't.
Lisa,
I know it looks bad, and there are times that Tom and I question the decision we made. But I have no reason to believe Ronnie did anything. I don't believe he would have hurt her.
He was drunk. He could have done anything.
Detective Ronnie is like a son to me. I saw him grow up. My husband saw him grow up, and we knew him better than most anyone else. You knew him for all of 5 minutes? Don't tell me what he could have done.
Okay, but now he's dead too. Did anyone else know that Ronnie was there that night?
I don't know. I thought Tom and I were the only ones who knew. Please find out what happened, Detective. I lost a daughter, and now I feel like I lost a son.
I'll find out what happened, Lisa. I promise.
Goodbye, Detective.
That's good.
Hi, Alex. I'm surprised you're still here. Finding Ronnie must have taken a toll on you.
It's not a highlight in my life, but it gives you another ghost for your business, doesn't it?
What do you mean by that?
You didn't seem to mind using Audrey's ghost. Now Ronnie can show up too.
Are you implying that I caused all this? That I don't give a damn about my employees?
You were using one person's death for your business. Why not another?
Get the hell out of my office.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, I may have made the inn's owner angry at me.
You can be infuriating at times.
Thanks, Cass.
What happened?
I accused him of wanting to use Ronnie's death for his business.
That's a strong accusation. What were you hoping that would do?
I don't know. I'm angry. He wants to use a dead girl for his business. Come on, that's crap. He doesn't seem all that concerned, and now his employee is dead too.
True. I'm not saying it's wrong to be upset with him, but you said you were determined to figure out what's going on. Making people angry isn't going to help you do that.
Yeah, you're right. I should try to fix this.
Starting with an apology might help.
Fine, but I don't have to mean it. So I talked to Lisa, and she said that Ronnie was out with Audrey the night she died.
What? What happened?
She said Ronnie showed up at her door drunk and soaking wet.
What did the police think about that?
That's the best part. She never told them.
Wow, that's fishy.
No kidding. She was very defensive when I asked her about it. She doesn't believe Ronnie was involved in Audrey's death, but maybe someone else believes he was.
And you're gonna find out who that someone else is.
Exactly. Get this. There are people claiming that Shirley makes up the hauntings she writes about.
That's highly suspicious. What did she have to say about it?
She was obviously not happy about it and said those people are lying.
Do you believe her?
It's pretty suspicious that she's had these claims made against her and that she was here when the hauntings started.
Highly suspicious.
Either way, I'll need to do some digging into her past.
Oh, I'll help. I love a good research assignment.
That would be great. Let me know if you find anything useful. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Keep me updated.
You again?
Hey, Dennis. I wanted to say sorry about earlier. I'm just on edge with everything going on. I'm sure you are too. You must have a lot on your plate. If you need help, I'd be happy to lend a hand.
Actually, I could use some help. Shirley's been calling down all morning demands a tea latte. She apparently forgot how to use her own legs. I don't know how the hell to make a tea latte, but she won't shut up about it.
I can do that for you.
I'd appreciate it.